Hello and welcome to digitalSyn. I am Synthesis and this is episode 8 of The New Frontier. So, last episode we managed to make one growth crystal. And as you can hear upstairs, that's coming along quite nicely. So what we're going to do is we had enough resources except for a little bit of redstone that we were missing to make a second crystal. Now, what we're going to do today is plop that little bugger down there. Now, I think... Oh no, that doesn't look good. Look, it's already drying out. I don't think that they're supposed to go like that. There is another mod pack that I play, which, if you put those down there, they become a water source. Doesn't look like it is the case with that one. I had a little bit of an issue last time at the end of the episode where I died. But I didn't just die. I put the backpack down. I had all of my stuff in the backpack, and I was actually going to, I had like tons of stuff in my backpack. I put it down. I broke a block, thinking that I would pick it back up. Unfortunately, I broke a block and there was lava, and it destroyed my backpack. Don't know how that happened. Just me being a dick, I expect. However, no more backpack. So I lost a little bit of iron. I lost a couple of other bits as well, but nothing major. We are still good most of the times for most of this. So I'm going to grab one piece of wood. I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to put this above the water source block because I'm pretty sure that the farm needs to stay hydrated. So we will put that one there and we'll put that block there. It's that to do that. That should... Now these stack. So if we have a look at growth, and then we have a look at there, check up to 2 blocks up or down. So right now, the one underneath and this one are both making this stuff grow. Isn't that cool? Cool. Hence the reason why we're getting quite a lot. So, if we had another one, it would grow even quicker. But we don't, and we don't have the resources for another one either. So there's no, at least I don't think we do. Well, that we can make relatively easy. That we really don't, and I really don't want to go bloody outside and smashing the crap out of a ton of skeletons again. So no, we don't. Which is a good thing because, well, yeah, never mind. Okay, so that's still getting a little bit of power there. This still needs power. So what we did last time was we decided that we needed power. So we were going to go and there was a power block. Well, there wasn't a power block. It was a cable of some sort. And it required redstone and I think it was glass. Yeah, there we go. So we got glass, we got redstone. So I managed to go and dig quite a lot of that stuff out, right? So there's 6 of those. And I don't know if these are going to work. However, I left the back here open just for this purpose. Oh look, they glow. Is that not receiving any? Okay, is that because this is not generating any? That's not generating any either. So that requires a little bit. But that requires that to have a little bit of power. Wonder if we can kickstart this by doing a generator of some sort. Well, an actually additions coal generator maybe? That could be a thing. You have a block. No, of course we don't. We can use this then as our backup. So we need quartz. We have quartz. Crap. We don't. I used the last of the quartz, that's right. Unless it's in here, which it isn't. We have one cable left. Now, if we go downstairs and get some more sand, I can make some more cables, and then I can run some across maybe the ceiling. Maybe I can replace these things. That sounds like a plan. That does sound like a plan, actually. Okay, yeah, we're going to replace those. So we need a little bit more sand. We'll go out and get some sand. First things first, let's get a shovel. Now, in our mental chest of rubbish, which is either there or there, should be a shovel. Shovel. It's a hoe. Really? No shovels? Wow. Oh, there is a shovel. It's in here. Okay, so let's go get some sand. Let's have a look on the map. If we go that way, there should be a fair or a decent amount of sand. We got our nether portal, which was last time. There we go, there's some sand. Right, let's grab as much of this as we can. Quickly. I don't really want to dig into the water, so I'm just going to take this top level. Means we only need a little bit. Right, so let's go back up here and smelt this lot. And then see whether we can produce a little bit more power. See, the canola stuff is working well. It's got a backlog now, which is cool. However, without power going into the canola press, there's going to be no oil. No oil, no power. Another one of those, like so. Okay. We need another wrench. It's iron. Laser wrench. I wonder if the cave wrench will do. Let's see. Bollocks! Alright, I don't like these. So, up. Over to here. Crap. Okay, so let's see. We need the farm down that way. It's got power. Let's shove some seeds in it. Canola's there. The canola will be taken out. That's fine. That's going into there. That's cool. That's all back up. Right, that's using its internal buffer at the moment. So let's drop down here and break through the wall. Break that one. Right, so if we... The only way we can do it is to just break the blocks. We'll go across the ceiling. And down, really? Down into the back? Yeah, down into the back sounds good. Okay. We need a little bit of this, so hopefully we should have enough glass now. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit more coal in you, so you can finish off that glass, just in case we need it. I've got some redstone on me to get making. Okay, so we can make 2 stacks right now. 2 lots now. There's 13 cables. So 1, 2, KRF, RF. Okay, so power's coming through. That's good. I'm in the wrong place though. bollocks. Break that, break it. Shouldn't have come through that part of the wall. What a dick. Nope, it's not there. There's one there, right? So there. There. Right, so that should give power to that guy now. Yep. And then... So... Now we can drop that back and behind there. Need a little bit more glass. Actually, we'll wait for one more. Because... Oh no, I've got 16. That's fine. So we'll do that and that. And 2 of those. Gives me another 12 cables. So really, we don't need that anymore. Wow, hard to break. What we do need though is power coming off of that one to go into the... We break that block, come out and down. That should now start getting power. Very tiny amount, however, that one there is filling up at a reasonable... Okay, so we should start getting power when that one is done. Right, okay. So over here, what we can do is we can get rid of that, and we can get rid of that. Shit! I just blew through the floor like it was nothing. Was not expecting that. This pick is quite good. Right, so let's get up here. There we go. Okay, so let's get the floor back in place. That might bloody help. Right, and 2, get our oil generator back in place. Okay, so it's still got 30 oil in there, which is fine, and that's still got 20. Okay, so have we got any more power coming to this guy yet? No, because this guy still isn't full. Okay, I think this guy's going to have to go without power for a moment, because I really need to get some more power generating. So we'll break that. He's got enough internal reserves, it'll be fine. Right, this should now start generating, which should then go into here, and then should start generating RF, CF, or whatever it's called. And then what we'll do is we will link this up. However, we want to link it directly to that or directly to that one. We'll do both. Okay, now this can power everything else. So if we move that torch, we'll put that torch over there, and then we can put the crusher here or along the front. I don't know. For the time being, we'll stick it under the window, and we'll give it some power. There we go. Okay, you've got plenty of power already, but you can have some more. There is the oil. There is the power. Absolutely perfect. Right, the power's not going anywhere because we don't need it to. That's all nice and full. This can now go back to the way it was because we've got enough power to deal with whatever we need to do. So we'll pick those cables up. We'll shove the power cable back in there. We are going to leave that because once it's got enough power, that should still help to power everything else. So that thing's already full. That one's getting there, and that one's good. Decent amount. That's got enough. That's got enough. That's got enough. Right now, so now we need to hook back up the energy sucker. So what we will do is put that on top of there. We need a laser wrench, or can we use this one? Nope, we need a laser wrench. So I need to make another laser wrench. That was in my backpack. Oh, iron. Ah, crap, I can't make one. crystal shards. 9 go to a void crystal. I don't have any of those. There we do. We do. Right, so we can stick this in there. Get some black quartz. Look at that. And then I believe if we cook it, do we cook it? And we get the burnt quartz? Or the black quartz? We do. Okay, so that's that then. The laser wrench is one of these, surrounded by 4 redstone. So we need 4 redstone, and we need 2 iron and some gold. So we've got some gold ingots, and we need some redstone. We got some redstone. We need some iron. Iron. When you've got a sorting system. Where's the iron? Oh, it's in my inventory. We'll stick that in here, and then we'll smelt that up in a moment. However, what we will do is get rid of the 4 quartz and turn that into what we need. Then we can go over to here. Actually, we can't. Oh, grab that. There we go. And we'll get sticks. I don't know why I needed sticks. I can't remember. One of those translates into one of those, and with the 2 iron, we should have everything that we need. Oh, cool, gold. We'll have the iron. Nope. Iron smelting in there quite happily, and we will have the gold up there in the top. And we'll get some more iron. I'm gonna shove that in there. So I only need 2 of these to get the wrench. There we go. However, what we will do is just grab the rest of them. The rest of those and put those in here, so I don't forget. We'll also put those in there just in case we want to. And then this thing can have 2 of those, and hopefully we'll have enough power. There we go, we did. Perfect. Okay, so we've got enough power to create our laser wrench. Our laser wrench now goes right click, laser stored, right click, laser connected. Now, this thing is getting power. This thing is draining power. This thing is full. This thing is full. This thing is backing up. Good. This thing doesn't have any. Right, so it's just about keeping up, which is fine. This thing is keeping up with these ones. Have we got a net gain? I think we have. Excellent. Right, so that's good. This thing is keeping up. This thing is keeping up. And we are generating a decent amount of power. Now, once this thing finishes... I mean, look at that. That's not bad, is it? It's a decent amount of power. That's quite cool. Okay, so this thing, another few seconds, and that should be full. This thing's good. We now know what power cables to use, which is absolutely brilliant. It's 320 RF a tick. Now these things here, I think, can handle 1,000, and then it's 10,000, and it's something like that. We will find out. I think this is 1,000, and then there's 10,000 for the advanced ones. But this is all we need for the moment. This thing is almost done. Come on. I want to see whether the power generation backs up. That would be good. Right, okay, so now we are backing up. Absolutely perfect. Does this thing... Yep, this thing's completely done as well. Canola. Right, so we need to get some upgrades for this thing, obviously, and for that one. A stack upgrade maybe, or, you know, just an upgrade of some sort. These things seem to be doing okay. So we could probably leave these guys alone. And this seems to be doing fine. Look at that, we've got a stacks and stacks and stacks of those bloody things. Those growth things seem to be doing really well. So, yeah. I think, well, look at it. I mean, oomph, and then another one grows, and another one grows, and another one grows. This is really cool. Okay, so 2 of these things. Brilliant. Okay, so we need to bear that in mind for when we want to go and do any more. We need redstone. So what are the growth crystals? Because if we want to build anything else that requires that, so yeah, it's just bones really that we need to go find. Everything else we can easily do. Okay, so we are good with all of that. Absolutely excellent. So now we've got a decent-ish amount of power. It would be nice to get some crystals and crust or ender pearls and that kind of stuff now. So that would be quite cool. We've got a crusher so we can double our ores. We have, like I said, a basic power generation system. I'm not entirely happy that we're still in this shithole. I think we need to seriously think about where we're going to put our base properly. So if if you think about it, we've got a massive amount of space. And it's flat as well, which is kind of cool. So I'm thinking about time we map out a structure or a system and decide on some blocks and stuff to actually get our base started. I would like something that's pretty cool. Let's have a look. See, down there is pretty good. It's nice, it's central, it's flat. It's around, where we are right now, so we can essentially knock this one down and get a new one. Or we could go kind of over there, maybe on top of the hill, or in the swamp. It's not going to take much to move all this stuff. I am. I'm kind of leaning towards there. Kind of leaning over towards that area there. Don't know why. Probably because this is where we are right now. That's going to be kind of cool. Yeah, I think that hill. I think we'll go over in that hill. I think we'll go get some cobblestone and stuff and marking it out. I don't want something too small, obviously, because well, it'd be horrible. Right, we're seriously out of bloody room. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We don't need that. We don't need. Do we need that? No. Well, actually, we'll keep that on us. And we'll also keep that on us. We'll put that in the way, put that away. And the laser wrench I'm going to keep in my backpack. Because I created another backpack, so... Oh, hang on, I'll put that in there. We need to take some food with us. So we'll take some cooked stuff. Baked potatoes. And we'll stick that in there. Perfect. Alright, now we'll grab a little bit of cobblestone and then bugger off. Right, so let's go... every time. Right, so let's go over here. Right, what time is it? Okay, so we've got plenty of time. Okay, so I'm kind of leaning towards a nice area over here. This one, kind of like the look of... kind of like the look of this area here. I think this will be quite cool. Overlooks everywhere. We can go destroy that. So that's not going to be a blot on the landscape for very much longer. But it's quite nice. It's quite a nice view. It's still near everything, but not massively far away, kind of thing. If we have a look on the map, it is kind of central to this, which is quite cool. We've got this area over here that we could probably go to. Or this area over here. There is an old house over there, but I don't really want to be away from this forest too much. Kind of want to explore in this direction. So I've gone in this direction, and I know that there's a village over there and a house. I kind of want to go down sort of this area and across here. So if we start building a house here, I think that might be a good idea. So we need to bugger off, chicken. What are we going to do? We're going to go down to... yeah, that's kind of cool. We'll do that. Okay, well, I am starting on our house. I am going to map it out, and I will be right back. Welcome back. Okay, so I have mapped out the new house. I think it looks quite spacious, roomy. I don't know. All right, so it's over here. So this is where we're gonna have it. So this first section just here is going to be where the farms are, and then maybe over this side we'll have a little, mob thing going on. Maybe some cows and we find some sheep. I've seen some cows and some sheep around, and I've seen plenty of chickens. So we might even be able to get some chickens going in there as well. And that should start, giving us some food. We'll put the canola one probably here, and if we can fit it in, we'll put a normal farm just in here. And then what we'll do is I'll make sure that we can actually fit 2 in there, and then we've got our power generation and also our food in the same place. Now, I probably won't use a farmer. I might go with a farm. Now, that's going to take a little bit of work, but I reckon we can do it. I'll go mining and, get it done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over to there. I'm going to move the power generation over into the basement, which I'm going to create, and then I'm going to hook it all up. And then what I'll do is I'll also move the items over there and I'll put them in there. So I need a beginning of a base to start with. I'm going to go and get the walls up, and then once we've moved part of the base, well, I'll come online and I'll show you. I'll give you a tour. But until then, catch you all next time.